Welcome back YouTube for this new part of the Rune King heroic playthrough we're doing. This is part 11 now, and we are back for the remaining of the story. And today is a good day to play Rune King because actually the devs have published a new patch that fixes a lot of bugs and and they added a lot of like quality of life features, I guess. So I'm excited to play and record this new video because last time we had quite a terrible terrible experience in the purification temple, if you remember. So yeah, now this hopefully fixes a lot of things without adding new bugs. Like sometimes it can happen, you know. So yeah, last time we finished this temple, I came back before starting the video because I wanted to check if my treasures was still there and not like validated on my map. So it's not fixed for this one, but in the patch note they say it's fixed for some other ones. So hopefully it is true and it is working. But yeah, make sure you have the latest version if you're starting the game because this might change your experience quite a bit. And we go back to the Shadow Isles.
Ah, Bram. The knock alone should have told me.
May I come in?
Have you changed your mind about our moment? I admit your timing is odd.
Ah, priestess. I... no.
Well then, speak.
This journey has been difficult. For Brom, yes. But for others, too. You will love me. Brom can see that you are like a snow lion without its snow. Something is amiss.
You have a sharp eye, Bram. Indeed, this mission has been difficult for me. When we left Bilgewater, I hoped that my path was blessed by the goddess. But now, I am not so sure. With Pike, the goddess commanded me to go against Buru teachings. But lately, I have also challenged Buru tradition alone. I hoped that she would bless my decision about the Serpent Collars, but the goddess was silent.
You made the right choice.
Did I? There are some things I have not shared. Things that make me question the goddess entirely. I am about to tell you a grave secret, Bram. You must swear to never reveal it.
Brom swears. A secret you call grave must be precious indeed.
I knew Gangplank was alive. After Sarah tried to kill him, Gangplank came to me. I saved him because the goddess judged him worthy, but now he has failed to walk that worthy path.
And you kept the secret from Sarah.
The goddess commanded me to help him. If I told Sarah, she would have killed him in his sickbed. But perhaps I never heard the goddess rightly at all. Perhaps Gangplank deserved to die, and I am a fraud.
Brom has a theory. Your goddess is testing you, just as you tested Gangplank.
To what end? If I fail her test, then all of Bilgewater will fall.
Then you will pass, and we will help you. Any test of Ilawi is a test of Brom, too. Soon you will find the right time to tell Sarah the truth. Brom can tell. You think she deserves to know. And for that reason, you have my shield. Good night, Ilawi.
You could stay.
Another time, perhaps. A great battle with Thresh is approaching, and I feel I should be alone with my thoughts.
You You are strong, Bram. In ways many men are not.
Alright, so we learned a few things, like, for example, that Ilaois really wants Brom to stay in their room. That's not the first time she asks, but well, that's for another time. So, one of those bugs that were fixed earlier that I mentioned is that you can't actually cheat the game now with the inventory because it is fixed. You can't sell atrocious like quantity of potions to just generate money. So I guess it's a good fix, right? Because uh, it was an important glitch, but it means that I was planning for. Oops, never mind. I'm going to let them speak.
As the dawn darkens, champions gather.
Who speaks? Declare yourself, Mistwalker.
Many centuries have passed since I had a name. On the Shadow Isles, we lose almost everything. But not all fully turn to the mist. For now, you may simply call me Necrit.
And there is Necrit.
Well spoken for a creature of nightmares. You'll forgive our skepticism.
The grip of Shadow is tight. A few sane souls inevitably trickle through. We do what we can to avoid the pull into madness.
This one certainly feels different. There is a calm to his soul, at the center of his torment.
I would expect no less insight from Avastaya.
You know them? You've met my people?
They would visit us before their ruination.
Did you meet them? What were they like? Did you see them use their magic? Why were they here?
That I cannot say. Those who came did so deliberately, only speaking with a select few.
That's all? Forgive me. I'd hoped for so much more.
Hey, we're glossing over the fact that we're apparently allying with a Mistwalker. Are we suddenly okay with this?
We have a common enemy. His actions created the nightmarish limbo I exist in, and he is coming for you.
Gangplank? Thresh? One of those scumsuckers? We've heard of them.
No. The Ruined King.
That doesn't sound good.
It isn't. Before he became the Ruined King, he was Viego, a powerful magic user ruling over a now forgotten empire. I was his advisor. Viego was a man of passion, beloved by his subjects. Above all else, he loved his queen, Isolde. She was everything to him. But Viego's kingdom was built by conquest. His enemies were legion, and ultimately proved more cunning than he thought. Viego managed to escape the assassin's blade, but Isolde was not as lucky. She was attacked and poisoned with a tainted weapon. Viego ordered his warriors to scour the world, seeking a cure. Ultimately, they came upon the Blessed Isles, having heard rumors of healing properties in the island's waters. While his army searched, Viego locked himself away with his queen. In time, she passed, and he went mad with grief. He ordered violent suppressions of rebellions amongst his people, clinging to Isolde's body and refusing to leave her chamber. The king's generals returned, claiming a cure was found. He set out for the Blessed Isles, while villages burned in his homeland. Viego confronted the inhabitants of the Blessed Isles. They refused to grant him the waters of life, all but one, a conniving scholar with a black heart, the man who would become Thresh. Thresh led Viego to the blessed waters deep below the island. He lowered Isol's body into the waters, and their healing properties coursed through her. The lantern-wielding wretch watched with cruel pleasure as Isol returned, a horrible shadow of her former self. As Viego stared, frozen with grief and terror, the creature attacked. The two of them sank into the depths, dark shadow escaping from their bodies as they were enveloped by the waters. The pain and shadow tore through the island, corrupting the blessed waters and turning them into black mist. Viego was consumed by the mist, along with his queen, unleashing the ruination. The ruined king has been dormant for ages. Now, Thresh seeks artifacts of power that will pull him from the mist, make him whole once more.
Gangplank. What a fool. He has no idea what power he's playing with.
You must stop the ritual. If the ruined king manifests, he will unleash the mist across every continent. A heroine to consume the world, ravaging all life in its wake.
Are there more like you who might aid us?
There is a gathering at the shoreline, where you entered the island. We watched your arrival with interest.
Spied on us, you mean?
We had to know your chance of survival, and to know your intentions.
I hope you got a good look, so you know what happens to shadows that cross us.
Save your threats for Thresh. Stop the ritual. Then, find me at the landing, and you'll see that our purposes align.
All right. So, first of all, Necrit, if you don't know the guy, he's actually so here he's an NPC in this world, but he's also a famous YouTuber that makes videos about League of Legends lore. So this is kind of a nice Easter egg, I guess. And there are a lot of Easter eggs in these games, but this one is cool. And I was saying just right before we got the cutscene that now that they fixed the bug with the inventory, I was planning to make how is it called, a video with like tips and tricks about a few things in the game. And now that it is fixed, I will just have to figure out the best way to gain gold, like the real way, if I can say that. So yeah, there we go. If you did that before it was fixed, then good for you. If you didn't, well, you can't anymore. So those are the last potions of the game, like the best ones. You can't get better. Let's see, I'm just checking here if I gained more. Yep, more ultimate, because I did the Poro quest in the last temple, I think. Do you have any more information? And what about misfortune? I learned it in Bilgewater, so yep, that's right. All right, so we don't have any more quests to do. Let me check. We have the idol, but that's for Ilaoi. Ultimate ability, and we have this one back in Bilgewater that we can do really soon. So now just want to check the equipment, if there is anything new. I got most of it. Let's see. I'm not sure that's I'm not sure I will spend time to equip enchant and stuff because Pechivial is actually insane for tanks. But yeah, I'm not sure I want to spend the time enchanting my new stuff and all that yet. I'm going to. I have enough good things for now. So let's see. We're going to the grove to give the purified root seed. I mean, to Maokai's. So let's go.
You found what you seek. The life force was palpable the moment you set foot on the island.
Yes, it was astonishing to see what our people accomplished together.
Ancient history now carves a path forward through a grim future. Plant the seed that we might reveal hope.
Glad he couldn't
Nice.
do that when we first met him.
That makes two of us.
My power returns. Another blow against our enemy. But each step brings you closer to danger. Choose your path carefully.
I fear the path may not be ours to choose.
Well, let's pick one and keep moving.
Before you go, a gift of thanks. Brom, hero of the Freljord. You traveled here for a cure that would save your homeland, and found none. Yet you stay, and fight to save mine.
Of course! That is what it means to be a hero.
In all my years, I have never met a heart so pure. If this is a virtue of your people, then they must be saved.
These are leaves. I love them.
In old times, when there was peace and men were welcome here, they sought these leaves, and I gave them freely. From them they made elixirs and potions to cure sickness.
The cure.
Those leaves are a part of me, you see. And within me flows the last of the blessed water you sought. It is my life's blood, the last hope of restoring this land, and it seems yours as well.
Brom does not know what to say. Brom is the only one crying.
We're all crying on the inside.
Go now, find victory, and know that you will always be welcome visitors in Maokai's Grove.
Nice. So the quest, at least the one, the Brome's quest, is wrapping up. So that's nice. And now we have opened the way to Thresh's dungeon, so we can go now. And what was I saying? I'm not sure if I was saying something. Probably not. Probably not important. So we can go to to Thresh's dungeons. Let's go.
This is Thresh's mighty fortress? I have seen bigger in the Freljord.
The mist here is troubled, full of anger.
We're angrier.
I gotta agree with Pike. No ancient spirit can stand between me and Gangplank. Let's show this Thresh that no one crosses Bilgewater.
We can feel like the story is wrapping up. Alright, so we're here, we have 3 lores and 5 treasures, but this is only the first part of Thresh Dungeon. It's actually a way bigger place. There we go. So, Mind
Brom is
Reaper,
on the job.
1400 health. Should I taunt? Maybe not. I'm just going to buff my allies and do the usual.
Feels better. Yay.
Oh, maybe you noticed that now sometime I have
We're getting pretty good at this.
you like there's
This For now.
buffs I can have in fights and in the lanes be in the lanes just below the characters. So this is because I have put a lot of runes, and it means I unlocked these perks. So Shield of the Freljord is the one I had during this fight. So you see, it has a chance to add a boon during the fight on the bar. So this is what it is. So I have the Pikes one too, Shadow Meld, chance to add a boon. That gives stealth, I think, and this one is the bleed to poison and to inflict bleed and poison to random enemies, and Harry's are Mind Twos, grants 5 mana, and random debuff to all enemies. Right, so this is what it is, if you didn't know. I don't want to talk, I just want to unlock the thing, yep, and take what's inside. Nice. Great. You can unlock every stealth. Most of them will be fights though, but just to be sure, we'll do every stealth.
I could use a snack. Yay.
I'm so happy
Ooh,
the devs did
that
a
hurt.
good patch.
Did they really
It was,
think they could win?
Some of the bugs, especially like you saw in the last videos, were like not game
All
breaking,
these
but
trapped
just
spirits.
so annoying.
You feel pity for them? No. It's grief.
They remind me of someone. The person I'm thinking of is fighter. But his spirit did not rest easy after death.
You encountered this spirit?
Yes. I can't stop fighting him, even after he's died. Seeing these cages makes me wonder. Is he trapped? Or am I?
You'll have to meet him and find out.
I think I joined up with you so I wouldn't have to.
Cells. Can I guide those guys? No, I can't. Oh, this one was not a fight. Alright, cool. Door here. Of course, if you don't want to fight all of them or having to figure out which one is a fighter, just, well, first of all, you can just watch the video, right? But you can also talk to them and see if they are looking to fight or if they are aggressive, and then you can make up your mind. But yeah, we just want the chests. Just take them and try to get a few levels by doing those chain battles.
Fight.
Let's see. Not clicky with the terms. Oh, the game's stutter here. Is this new? Because of the fixes? I hope not. Definitely is. The game is stuttering there. It's not your player. It's not your video player or the YouTube videos. If you saw
We
that,
make it look easy.
it's probably just the game that has some. Not bugs, I mean, but just like slowdowns. It's
I owe you one.
keep on buffing them, and this. What happened there? I dealt damage to all of them. Don't really know what happened. Can I watch it now?
Watch the mustache!
That's me, the attacker. I don't. What was that? So weird. I dealt damage to every enemy with single target attacks, and it's not working on my ultimate. Well, and this guy didn't die. This is bad.
Ready to see my true nature.
Winter's bite can be unforgiving.
Oh, could have done better, but that's still okay. All right, so there. Double damage here. Nothing here to find, alright. Just waiting for the. Or look at, maybe not.
I will do my best.
forget the chest here. It's a bit hidden. And now, what do we want? Just one lore, and we're done for this part of the dungeon. Oh, and oh yeah, the lore. We cannot get the lore yet. At least.
Yeah, I can kill him.
You flow like magic.
Even bolder thanks.
Yay.
Oh, like the big one is apparently they fixed the one that is preventing you in random movements to select your target when you're doing a single target attack. The one that happened to me like once per video at least the last few days. So yeah, that feels great. If it is fixed, I cannot really test that unless I play the break anymore forever.
That's gotta hurt.
Brom has done it!
But yeah, that's
Ceasing fast. You tried!
let's see. No, I really can't go there yet. Yep, I need to go back there, go there, and find some kind of key. So there we are. 3 chests and 4 lures. Right. And we cannot, and there are more and more doors that we cannot cross yet. So that's what this part of the dungeon is about, is finding the right key. So this guy has it, I think. We'll see. Do we have more monsters to get? Yes. Let's check this. And I'll try to do a good chain battle here. It's been a while since we did like a really huge one with a lot of levels and stuff. Oh, and there we will be back later. Oh, I unlocked the cutscene. So this demon is explaining you something that we cannot really do right now because we don't have the key. But he's explaining you how to make the key powerful and to open some of the doors that you can't open. And the guy on his side is, yeah, he's telling like, don't trust this guy, he's going to hit you or attack you. So you have to make that kind of choice to know which one is lying and which one is not. It's pretty obvious in my opinion. You just know that the big guy is the good guy. I'm just going to do my lap to get most of the monsters from this place into one big group. Let me check. Go there. Can I get those? Yep, probably. Alright, this is going to be good. I can feel it. If I can just go there. Yep. That's a huge pile of monsters. I'm going to take the shrine and go back to the entrance. Oh, no, never mind. I can't. Forgot that. Don't have the key yet.
Could we not just be
3
friends?
medals? That's it. That's weird. Alright, we'll see.
It's good to have friends. You're too kind.
So can we set up for triple kills and 1-hit wonder on... Oh,
Why?
that was hard.
No. She's innocent.
But I mean, that's not like if I
Makes
can't do
me
it.
smile.
Just revive Irene. Yep. Alright, that's okay. I'm just going to do this, and I'm just going to attack the big guy.
They won't forget that.
Let's see. Is it enough to kill them? Let's try. Yes. Yeah. Barely, but it is. Oh, it was not. Again, the middle at like 4 HP. Alright.
Surprise! I can taste fear.
Sorry, friend.
This might be enough. Then I'm going to do this, and then my ultimate. So I have like my focus. Man, it's not enough. It's more.
That's gotta hurt.
Well, I messed up my big huge fight. That's okay. We still did okay. We still did okay. Let me see if I can upgrade something that is useful or not. I'm not using too much my defensive abilities. Maybe I should buff single target or AoE. I'm not sure. I'm just going to buff my single target attack. 6 type of concussion or thunder. That's thunder is actually great for bosses. Now I'm going to do this one. And for Ari, it's going to be this one. Or maybe no, I can't upgrade my passive yet. Don't really care about this one, to be fair. And what about runes? Yep, I can unlock this one or... Oh, don't know about this one. Lifesteal or bleed poison? Crit lifesteal is not great. Stamina or defenses every time I perform an attack. I guess I'll just go for stamina right now. Alright, I can't leave. Of course I can't. This guy didn't want to fight with me. That's fine. Alright, now that we defeated most of the monsters, we're just going back to the entrance and actually do the proper run for this part of the dungeon.
This will be fun, yes?
So now my bosses can crit and they can heal like kind of insane, if you ask me. Let's see, I buffed this one. Yeah, I want to try. No time. Can I get something more? No, don't want to go there yet. Oh, I'm already at lower yards. Alright, so do you have nothing to sell? Let's see, we have everything, I guess. Yes, we do. Don't really care about that. Oh, we have a few enchanting mats to get. Let's take a few of those. Like always, you don't have to buy all those. This is just because I have a lot of money, and honestly, this is the only thing worth your money, except from maybe the runes, the book from Bilgewater. But yeah, and those will be obtained by defeating monsters. So if you don't have the money, just wait for more battle. All right, this is good. Oh, and we have new fishing pole. Let's buy this. Oh, that was with black marks. Didn't see that. My bad. That's okay. This one. All right. We have all these. Who are you? Oh, this is not the guy who gives us the key to unlock the door. My bad. I thought it was this guy. Right, we can stay here. Just take this lifesteal. By the way, this is not fixed yet.
So, you steal people's memories?
Something like that.
I have a few I wouldn't mind being rid of.
I can't fully control it. It would likely kill you.
Well, that's no fun.
Not usually.
Even so, I would kill to have your power. All I've got to rely on is reading people's eyes. And good old-fashioned intimidation.
It could not have been easy. One woman seizing control of Bilgewater as you have.
I don't have to tell you this, but looks can only get you so far. Sooner or later, you gotta kick some teeth in.
Agreed.
I'm glad we can help each other in that regard.
Me too.
The Blood Harbor Ripper on my crew. Fate must have a sense of humor. So how many captains have you killed?
A lot.
They put up much of a fight?
A few.
Any you regret?
None. Yet.
Poetic. I'd swear that's a veiled compliment.
You didn't ask me if I enjoy it.
Do you?
Yes.
All right, Pike. Our day may come, but today is not that day. Instead, how about a drink?
You're serious.
A toast to the strange fate that awaits us all at the bottom of the sea.
I'll drink to that, Captain.
The darkness radiates from you. There is a sadness, fueled by anger. Do you see an end to it?
Are you always this blunt with strangers?
Only those I can read. Those I understand.
You and I. What use is there looking to an end?
I am neither mortal nor immortal, and while I think about the past, the future, I am always intrigued by the thought of my final moment. You are not?
I look 1 foot past the edge of my blade, and no further. That is the only future I consider.
No. You see more.
Alright, that was quite a bit of conversations, but they're always interesting in my opinion. They bring like what ties everything in the story, in my opinion. Alright, so maybe I read it too fast and remembered wrong, but so this guy must be giving us the amulet. You've returned, but I see no redstone in your possession. So we need the red amulet, and it's probably there. And then I backtracked for nothing, probably. I don't know. Oh, this is right there. That was the room earlier. Straight this way.
I won't back down.
Let me check. My controller is not working. Right, that's okay. Can still play. Can we? Yes. Alright. Everything is back to normal now.
Back on my feet. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Just getting started. Quick as a fox.
I was hoping that my turn would come before the guy died, but looks like it's for the plan.
Now we feast!
Alright, so now we have the amulet. We can also open those guys' door and take all their belongings. Take our raisins. Try me.
It's too late for mercy. Hit like a hunter. They try to get away.
We got a talisman that's for trading for black mark, I think. These guys don't attack. Alright, cool. So now we have the red amulet, and we can bring it back to the big guy in the right cell, so we can upgrade it, or I mean, probably. Yeah, showing the amulet. Let's see. So it can opens door with lesser wards. So for now we can open some of the door in the Thresh dungeon, and thanks to this guy. But of course, if you want to check this guy, well, it's doing nothing. I guess you probably couldn't free him like before, but yeah, now it's too late.
Freedom drive.
Hit like a hunter.
So now is this guy remembering anything? No, I'm not sure. So we can open this door. And you can also come back to, before forgetting, you can also come back to the previous room now that you have the amulet and actually open the door that was guarding the last of the lures that we needed. Okay, don't forget to do it. Those guys all have a shield. Let's see. That should be fine with our... Yeah, should be fine. Yep.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Just the right crits at the right time. So yeah, just come back, open all the doors with the... Now that you have the amulet, you can open these guys, the doors. Even if they fight you, it might be like story-wise it's useful because Thresh got less prisoners, right? Less souls to torment. So I guess we're not doing that for nothing, right? But yeah, it's just story-wise. I'm not sure it affects any of the battle coming up. I thought I had the auto battle locked
They
activated.
try to get away.
And last one. Get everything from here. Now we can check. So yeah, we can just go back, take the lore, and eventually we'll come back.
Knives were getting thirsty.
Damn, that dealt a lot of damage.
We make it look
It's
easy.
never not surprising the kind of damages that the poisons are doing.
You're not even breaking sweat.
They won't forget that.
So now we can open this. What? Oh, alright, it's not doing it yet. Alright, so well, spoiler alert, the amulet will be even stronger after that, so we can just come back later on. So on this, at this point we got everything we needed. So let's see. Talked to this guy already. There's nothing more to say. We can open this door and go deeper into the dungeon. I really thought that the door could open with the first power up. I guess I was wrong. Well, actually, I backtracked just before this guy. Heavenly Bell. This will help our friend from before. So There we go. I will try to do this. And maybe I can try to get a few battles together. Let's try. Failed. Maybe not.
Blood in the water.
Alright.
Scratched off.
I can taste fear.
Like strike from ice throw.
Let's see.
Gutted.
Those guys have a lot of HP.
Feels better.
Me hear you bang.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. We make it look easy.
That is true.
I owe you one.
To be fair, the game is not that hard. If you've been watching the whole playthrough, you see that Heroic is just a bit hard if you don't know what you're doing first, if you don't read the abilities and know what your champions do. But once you figure that out and actually get past like the first 2 hours, the game becomes much and much easier. So we have a lore here, and can open this cell, like this cell. He's been experimenting with his memories, with his scars. What will it give us if we free you? It's a fair question. The attendant on the floor below, I have his memories, so that's what will help us. So take his quest and accept it. And basically, the guy without his memories will be able to help us big time if we bring back the memories of these guys. So this is what we're going to do.
Don't worry, I brought Boros.
Oh, wrong ability here. Extra turn. Let's see. Do I really want to do that? Probably not.
The magic soothes me.
Try to
Have
kill
my
him
gratitude.
with our next turn. But this guy is not dead. Oh, never mind.
Just getting started. They won't forget that. Did they really think they could win?
25. 5 more. We kind of finished the progressions of our champions. So here in this cell we have a door we cannot unlock yet, so we will have to come back later. But remember this door. What about this guy? Oh, this is for Ilawi. Alright, let me bring back Ilawi. So to the other guy where there is a safe point. Oh, we can unlock this door. But this is for the next... oh, no, we can't. Never mind. These guys want to die, and we have the choice. So, do we want to kill him or not? That's what. So, this is kind of a ethical question and decisions, I guess. But we got some. What is it? The runer. It's a weapon for Pike, I think. Yep. So we're back here and we can save these guys' memories. He doesn't want it. He suffered too much. So he's just going to improve our amulet, and then we, yep, deleted his memories again. Oh, cool. So now, just before you forget, you can go back to the other room, and now we can open the door, if I'm not mistaken. This door. No, we can't. Alright. I completely forgot that this was this late. Never mind. We love backtracking, I guess. You can use the teleport to change. Yep. Oh, that's because I didn't. I did activate the other one. My bad. Damn. It's like I never did this dungeon. Oh, to be fair, the first part of the games I did like I did it multiple times. There it should be active now if I use it. Let's see. Yep, now it is. But the last part of the game, like this dungeon, I didn't do it much. I did it once, so I don't remember it perfectly. But I still know like most of the important things, so I don't forget anything. Meanwhile, in Thresh's sanctum.
He called me a peasant. This pampered king doesn't know how things work in Bilgewater. The blood I've spilt, everything I've lost, he has no idea.
I have earned my throne too.
What? Waking up from your snooze, are you?
I see you now, Gangplank. You are a man of destiny. Release me from this sword. We can seek our destinies together. My queen, and your kingdom.
I'm no fool. I'll summon you when the time is right.
When that demon, Thresh, tells you to. That amulet you carry. Put aside such tricks. Let us rule as one, with my queen by our side.
Your queen is dead. Through this amulet, you will serve me.
Did Thresh tell you that?
I don't need to argue with some long-dead king. I have my triumphant return to plan. There's that demon waiting anyway.
My queen, this fool cannot stand between us. I shall crush his soul like an egg beneath my boot, and return to you.
Right, so now we got to the Ready Calls, part of the Thresh dungeon. So we have a few more chests to get and a few lores. And let's see, I think this is something about memories. Yep. Doesn't make it doesn't do much to do it with more than one character, if I remember correctly. Oh, we have a token of knowledge here. Let's see. What did I get from that? Divine Incense. I think this is it. Don't know. Oh yeah, so I need Ilaoi and I need Yasuo for this room. So I'm going to have to change my characters.
I'm still here.
Changing my party.
Even bolder facts.
Quick as a fox.
Not stealth anymore.
Let Brom show you.
We're getting pretty good at this.
Well, it worked. Now everyone's 25. So now I have access, I think, to the last, passive ability here. So at the beginning of the battle, and upon consuming, area stuck with 3. That's really good. And that's good too, but I don't know which one is better. I'll do this one just because it works at the start of the battle. Let's see, Pikes always begin in combat in stealth. That's not really good for me. This is huge. And what about Mass Misfortune? We don't. Oh, never mind. I'm going to play them really soon. So this is huge. What about Braum? Weakens enemies that hit Braum's while casting, reducing power. one is good. The goal here with overcharge is just to have Ilaoi be like really I mean to sustain like long battles or long dungeons without having to care about mana. But the other one was good too. So I have to bring back Yasuo. I have to remember that and Ilaoi. I'm just going to switch Ari and Braum, I guess.
Still breathing.
You're too kind.
I mean, Bite is just can be annoying when you want to try to go for a triple, but it's just shrinking big enemies. It's nothing. It's not really replaceable.
Sorry, friend.
Quick as a fox. I can
got lucky,
taste
yeah.
fear.
Everyone okay?
Let's see this. I'm going to do my lab first because I don't want to miss another like thing that only one character can do. I want to do that right now.
I don't stop.
Alright, so we're going to do the buff round just to make sure.
Of a kind. Will get
He died. That's crazy.
true pain never dull.
He actually died from one hit.
That's gotta hurt.
That's crazy. Let's see, do I want to do this? No, not yet. Well, I don't want to kill them. At least I want to kill them.
We make it look easy.
Can you feel the ice?
Just rebirth them. Can I one-shot them with the Vax Ultimate? Probably not. Probably not. It's close though, it's close. I think it's close. I can definitely do it with Ari's Ultimate.
Their life is
Let's do
not.
this.
Hit like a hunter. Not yet.
just one guy. We freed everyone. Oh, this I didn't read. I wanted just to activate the teleporter. Let me check on this guy. Walkabout. But you will be the first fool to defy the will of Thresh. Ask your question. Ever moving I am, in uncertain and unpredictable ways. To contain me is to lose my power, for only one unbridled am I cruel. Sailors love me so much that for some I am their bed forever. So it's probably the ocean, right? Everything passes through me. I can make you stronger, but eventually weaker. Sometimes I am grains of sand. I'm time. Alright, last one. I'm something you cannot run from. I never tire, or nor do I rest. Though you may never see me, we are both heading toward each other at the same time. It's fate. Yep. Alright, so we got the book. Oh, and here we have a hidden chest that we have to... Okay, so we have to bring Misfortune here, I think, for the chest, if I'm not mistaken. And we have the third Realms of Spirit book here. But yeah, we have to bring Misfortune for one thing. We will change the entire party then. We don't have a choice, yep. I can just go back with this. So before going back to the save point to change my party, I will just do this thing and go to the Library of Agony to meet with the guy who can... Oh, this is right there, right. So we want to meet with this guy. It just looks like the chest that is teleporting in the two dungeons we find it, but it's not. So who are you? Amon. Alright, no need to introduce yourselves. Yeah, he's trapped. Doesn't want to call it like that, but he's trapped. Alright, so this guy won't help us yet, but we can force him to. So this, and here we have this guy. Do you know anything about it? Ignorance of its name. If you know the true name of a demon, you can gain control of it. That's what we aim for. How do we commune with your mentor? So we need the bell that we already have, and we need the other thing that we did at the beginning of the divine incense. We can ask more questions to this guy. And we needed the prayer book, of course, that we just got from the guy who asked the questions. Just going to unlock all of these answers. Looks like Thresh has been doing some evil things for quite some time now. And now we can start the communion with Umulan. Let's go. So his true name is Amonagoras. Alright, cool. So this gives us the opportunity for the guy to help us open more door. No, I don't want to talk to you. Just remember that the name is Amonagoras and more free. And now we have the true powered amulet. Good. So now, convenient, we have a teleporter to get to the lower wards and change up our party a bit. So we want everyone with what I had. Now, there you go. And we can go back to the Anguish cells first with Ilaoi. There we go. Can heal up this guy. But he died just after that, just after giving us the Uleni orb. So what is it? What is this? Oh, we have enchanted mats here. So the orb was this. This can be offered to Nagakaburos at the bow of the ship in the well of the Mother Serpent. So that's great. There we now can open this door. Now that the amulet is fully powered up, and we can activate these artifacts. So the Nightmare Crystal seduces your senses, seizing control of your mind. But if you leave or fail, you will lose some health. We won't. Continue. From your cell, you can see that Crushed Guard is within reach. You grab the guard's foot and drag him into the cell with you. Oh, here you have to choose the right answers, not the one you think are the right answers, but you have to, yeah, you have to take the right answers. So the first one is take the keyring. You don't free the other prisoners, you escape the prison, and then you reach for the blasting one. I think. Hear what the fear has to say. Reach for the blasting one. You raise the blasting one toward the figure. It is my destiny. Blah blah blah. And this is the reward. Yep. So because we chose the right answers, and then it's just dead. We can't use it anymore. All right. Now we can also go back to the relic halls, and with Yasuo we can disperse the mist. Oh, kill this guy. Yeah, here in this room we have in the next one we have some mist that would prevent us from taking what's inside. There you go. And Yasuo with wind can just remove it. So we got lore, Necrit's diary, and 2 chests. This is not really a cell. Alright, good. We have one chest here. Now that we have the amulet, we can open it. Actually, I want to do a fight with those guys because it's been so long we played them.
All things in motion.
just to see, like, maybe I'm wrong. Like this team may be the strongest team in the world, and I don't know it because I'm always playing the other guys. But the fact that they're just really slow. See, this is a slow ability. The other guys are strong with their instant abilities, so that's what's made them so powerful. Misfortune is great because this is like a really fast ability. We'll see how much damage it really does. And Ilaoi is overall great, but it's just she cannot buff the strongest person in the team, but the Braum can. So and it does some damage. It's really good damage.
Knock him down.
She can just do it so fast, and she can do it even faster if she kills someone, because she has some rules that lets her have a turn morphed if she kills someone with an ability. Yep. Ah, this is a great team. Like, don't be afraid to take those guys if you prefer to. It's just as great. Now we can open this door. Ancient Pauldron, right? And we have all the treasures except the one that is right there, and we have to go to Misfortune. And the only last thing we have to take is the the first door that was locked, because we needed like the fully powered amulet to go there, which contains a journal. So there you go with Misfortune as the first character, and you scan the area. Oh, it's the next one, never mind. And you scan the area, and you reveal the chest. There you go. So we got every chest from here, every lore, and now we can just TP back. Should we do the next boss with those guys? If you guys don't want to backtrack, I don't know. No, never mind. We have to backtrack anyway to for the journal, so we can just change our characters. And like I said earlier, like Misfortune is great, and she could replace Ari, no problem. But who can replace Pike, really? So we have a lore here, and we have this guy that we can free or talk to at least. Took my memories, unlock the cell. Oh, game almost freezed. Freedom, I can't leave. I belong here. Close the cell, please. Alright, dude. Feels like home again. And we have that hidden chest with actually good loots. That would be first. This is great, but I don't want to do any enchanting right now. Let's see, we had a weapon, which is good. Not great, but alright, well, never mind. Don't want to do enchanting like right now. Especially because we're close to getting like a even better weapon, I think. So now is the time to take the true team. Just joking. Either is good, like I said. So I'm going to eat and prepare for what's next. Now we're going to the ready calls, and be careful because I might encounter some monsters. But now I can go through that door. let's see what will be waiting for us. Library of Agony. Seems charming. Forget the lore on the floor.
Wait, these markings are like the ones I found in the Blessed Vault.
Your people made them?
Yes, the Visani, my ancestors. These artifacts belong to them. It's a strange feeling to see the traces they left behind. This is the closest I've ever been to them. It feels like the closest I've ever been to anyone.
That's not true. We're here.
You believed yourself the only one, yes?
Through countless centuries, though that seemed impossible. But what is that demon Thresh doing with their artifacts?
Have you found something?
I am unsure.
What is it?
It's another sunstone. A vessel. This must be the one Gangplank brought here for Thresh. But this one seems dim, as if it's been drained. Yet still, I can hear something. Something from within. Voices and feelings. Memories that feel familiar. If these are my ancestors' memories, why can't I see them clearly? They call to me, but they feel foreign. Is there something wrong with me?
If your people truly held secrets, it is no surprise that Thresh would be trying to steal them.
I'll never know what secrets this sunstone held, but at least I can keep it with me. Perhaps it will be useful later. For now, though, there are more pressing matters.
An interesting discovery. Perhaps this will connect you to your ancestors. No one should be alone.
I hope that is true.
Alright, so this is the first time we've encountered some of the vestige from the Visani. Cool. Firebrand. Can we try to make a good lap here? We'll try. I'll have to come back for this chest. Do everyone with me? Or should I just get them? Maybe I want to try to go there. Let's see. No.
It's too late for
Let's
mercy.
leave.
They won't forget that.
Let's see if we have more monsters here. Just a chest, right? And those guys stopped following me. Come back, guys. Yep. Come. You too. And you too. And you can come too. And let's that's a good
Could we
one.
not just be friends?
So the goal when you're doing this, just like we did in the cemetery a while back, is to build some of the ultimate bar for Pike. And before that, we will try to get the triples with Ari. Do we have time for
Don't
that?
take your eyes
I'm
off.
not sure. We don't.
Almost as good as
That's okay.
warm
That's the first turn. As long as we don't mess up every turn, so we should get good XP.
You make me strong.
just like Brom taught you.
Right. Now we don't want to lose to mess this one up. Let's see. I'm going to buff them more.
We're getting pretty good at this.
Because remember, I have a rune that said as long as they are shielded but by this shield, they have attack power buff. So that's why I used this buff. Now I can just attack a bit and rebuff them really soon. Can I?
I can taste fear.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Anyway. And now I'm just doing damage to everyone. I don't know what's doing this. Like I have no abilities that says doing damage to everyone. Is it a bug that when they're shielded they do that? Oh, this is because this share pain. Alright. I didn't notice that.
We make it look
Alright.
easy.
So we messed up. That's the bottom line. Creeping flames. Powerline abilities will cause the targets to take heavy damage. Okay. Not doing powerline ability then.
Patience, little ones.
They won't forget
Oh,
that.
Dealt a lot of damage. So the goal here would be to do one more hit on this guy and ultimate. I probably can destroy him. Hopefully. Maybe not. I guess I'm ruining
Can't
all of my triple kills.
Makes me smile. Can't die. Got work to do.
Hit like a hunter.
Pain never dulls.
I've been waiting for this.
I cannot rely on a crit on the third monsters. That monster.
Start.
Yep. Oh, it executed with the rune. Alright. Didn't think of it like that. Let's try to reapply the buffs.
Very kind.
Now we hunt again.
This guy's probably dead. That's way too much knights.
Needed that. Thank you.
Help me.
I'm going to sunder this guy to help doing the triple. back to it. No, we cannot.
It's going out.
Maybe I should wait for Ari's ultimate. Let's try to get World Buster.
Yay.
What's Brom's last ultimate? I don't know. It's a single target plus damage shield to all allies. I've never seen this one, I think. Oh, didn't die. Alright, that's my chance to actually get one.
You're
Yep.
just a memory now. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, that wasn't my best fight.
Good friends, good fight.
Steal a lot of XP. Overkill, one hit wonder. Yeah. Steal a lot of XP. Imagine I did a triple kill. So, what do we want now? Nothing much, really. We don't use this one, so we don't really care. We could use this one for bosses. This is great. What do we want? Guess we don't need any more crits because of all the buffs we get. Brom doesn't miss health, so. Be useful. And runes. What about runes? 37. So we need more runes. Here we have 3. Do this, and here we have 5. Can take this one. Oh, I already came here. What am I doing? So we cleaned most of the room. We need this chest. And spoilers, we are really close to a boss battle, so we want to be careful with these debuffs I have. Oh, there's an order magic. Secret tab and flips to it because I have already right. There as the mouth, the words of on the page, the word light up, and a fortifying spell pours her. The page is spent and dissipates. Alright, cool. Flip the tab to activate glyphs. Notes first. Mal, Zio, Ray, Grob, Varro, and EG. Only 3 runes can be active at any time. Whatever state Mal is, Ray must be in the opposite. Alright, I'm going to write this down because I forgot. So, Mal is opposite to Ray. Great. Zio and Ray are synchronous. Right, so Zio is opposite to Mal as well. And EG and Varro are synchronous as well. And Grub is disharmonious with everything. Right, we have everything we need. Prelude. This is an introduction added by archivists studying this stone. To avoid accidents, these glyphs were weaved with magic. To avoid accidents, these glyphs were weaved with magic that would enable numerous activations. Alright. Cool, we have everything. So now we want to try we don't want to touch Grub, right? Watch this one. Alright, we want to deactivate it. If we activate Varro, we want to activate EG. And right, so Varro with EG with Mal, which is this one. Let's see. Does it work? Alright, it did work. So this is EG, Varro, and how is it called? Mal. And we can summon. Oh, this is for, yep, this is for empowering some of the, yep. So let's see, we'll just do this for our shield. And Ares weapon, which is probably this orb, yep. Cool. Thank you. And yep. Can deactivate the glyphs. I'm just going to try the other combination, which is Ray, Zio. Let's see. Zio. Oh yeah, and we can't activate Grub because it will be it won't work, right? And those two have to be together, right? Yeah, those two have to be together, and this one cannot be activated with this one, and we only have 3 runes at a time. So, yep, this was the only combination. Never mind. Good, I didn't remember. Perfect. So we have everything we need from this place, and we got some better weapons for free. So that's good. Let's see. Less HP, but that's okay. More attack power, that's okay. Better shield. That's what we want. Alright, so we did everything from this part of the dungeon. Now we can just go. So the small one is to teleport on the other places in the dungeon. This one is just to teleport everywhere on the Shadow Isles, right? Like the other teleporter we found. And I'm going to inspect this this place before going forward. Oh, maybe I can't. Let's see. Nope, can't. Right, so I have to go forward. That makes sense because this place is one of the last quests we are going to complete, which is having everyone's last weapon. So there we go. Make sure you're ready before crossing this door.
Thresh's chamber.
Impressive. How can you tell?
I mean, look at the door. It has villainous bastard written all over it.
I see.
Aren't you gonna offer to tear it down?
Haha, yes. Brom is tired of asking and waiting.
Perfect way to enter
After
the boss,
you,
boss
friends.
group.
Well done.
And here's Thresh.
Are we interrupting? Please say yes.
You are too late. My plan is already in motion. It's so delicious when mortals put up a fight. As your hope slowly drains away, it will make your suffering so much sweeter.
It is you who is going to suffer. You cannot defeat us.
Dead or alive, it doesn't matter. I simply needed time. Time to summon this world's new king.
Alright, so this is the bad guy, like the real one, right? The one who's manipulating everyone. But I won't lie, guys. I'm just going to like burst him down. Let's see what. Want to do something exotic or not really? So Pike on bosses at least is doing like the most amount of damage. It's not even comparable with the others because I'm not even playing now and I'm just doing so much damage. With Braum, now that I've buffed my team, I want to sender him as much as I can, and let's see. I can add more sender to him. And now Pike's just going to bless him. Yep. That's how it's done. So we got some black marks, and that's kind of it.
Your scheming is at an end, torturer.
My scheming? Oh no. My victory is already at hand. A new ruination will come to Bilgewater. It will cover the world, and then I will return.
Thank the goddess. He's gone.
Yeah, spirits don't usually return after I put that much lead into them.
He said a ruination would cover the world. What has he done?
It's Gangplank. We have unfinished business with that bucket of bilge slop.
We must press ahead.
Alright, so now Thresh's dungeons is over, and we are going to do one more thing before the end of the video, which is go into the portal and actually go where the Ruined King is. For the first time we're going to meet Gangblank. So let's see what happens. It's right there.
The magic here is poisonous. Makes me want to flee.
I feel it too. A great unhealed scar.
But you can heal it, yes?
We can try.
And yep, so I'm just going to eat the usual food. Getting the last few bit of conversations.
Captain,
You're not as discreet as you think. I know about your nightly hunts.
sometimes I struggle to keep my instincts in check. If you fear I'm a danger to the group,
No, nothing like that. You've managed to balance incredible power with restraint. More than I can say for most. But watching you cut loose, well, I'm just glad you're on our side.
It's an honor to fight alongside you all. Until this is over, I will treat your cause and your enemies as my own.
That's music to my ears.
Pike, I have wondered, what has led you to hunt as you do?
I don't speak of the living man I once was.
To see the path forward, we must sometimes look back.
I don't seek anything. I simply am.
Then what's the harm in discussing it?
I had a talent for butchering jawfish.
A dangerous task. One few can survive.
But I could, until my crew cut my line, left me to die in a beast's belly. I was spared and given new strength, but at a cost, an obligation to drown my betrayers and their kind in their own blood.
Then your vengeance is not indiscriminate.
There is no purpose or need to question it.
The man you were before, would he have?
I'd suggest you ask him, but he's dead.
Yes, perhaps he is.
Oh, never mind. Wrong button. And as I said before, if you missed some, you can just go back here and find it. So this was this one, I guess, with Yasuo. I've seen it, alright. Yasuo was Ari.
Ari, you search for answers. What can you remember of your life before?
I have many memories, many lives within me. My own is the life that I wish to leave furthest behind. There is a haze, but I remember a man I loved. He was a painter. He could find beauty in all things. In me.
I see.
Yes, we were happy for a time, but then...
I can guess.
It was a long time ago. I've never forgiven myself, but isolating myself from the world has done nothing to dull the pain.
When we hurt the ones we love, even when we have no choice, it can be a difficult thing to outrun.
You remind me of him.
An artist who paints with a blade.
One that makes me laugh.
Did we miss more? That's the question I have. Let's see. Doesn't seem like we. Oh, the UI is kind of bugged. Let's see. No. Alright, the UI is completely bugged. That's perfect. I guess we've seen everything, so yep, rest, eat the meal, and let's meet our fate. Don't forget the lore here, which speaks of Kalista, which is one of the champions in League of Legends that is linked to the Ruination, but is not part of the game, aside from this journal. And we can teleport to the Thresh's Sanctum.
Thresh has fallen. That demon couldn't hold up his end of the bargain. But I don't need him or his secret. My will to rule Bilgewater is greater than any musty romance.
Wait! Don't release him!
Gangplank, you're a dead man.
It looks like my audience has arrived. Your new king is here, Fortune! I I've had enough of your schemes, Thresh. It's time to take what I'm owed.
Yes. I can feel your desire, your fury. Now, release me!
Gangplank! Stop!
You seek to trap me in this bauble. I am no weakened shade. I will be contained no longer. You cannot keep my love from me. My passion will burn this world until she is once again at my side. Serve your king, wretch.
So here is Gangplank, but also kind of controlled by the Ring King, I guess. So not so much of his unbreakable will, right? So I'm marking the target, I'm applying all the buffs. I did that in the wrong order, by the way. And then I'm just applying the carve, all the debuffs with carves. Monchalidari. Alright, cool. So yeah, if you don't want to spend the potions like I did, just don't with Braum. But it wouldn't have changed much with like the barrel thing he did. Let's see. Just do this. Is it bugged? Oh no, never mind. Alright, so I'm just going to talk with Braum just to be safe. And I'm going to apply the two of them a shield. Even though the fight is pretty much over. And it's a shame because the music is just so messed up. Let's see. One extra turn. I could do this. Or I could also do this. But I don't have the executioner buffer. Just going to do this. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen it. Last time I did this boss, I killed him before I did this. Alright, so well, the fight's pretty much over now, but I'm going to do this just for the purpose of showing it. Good. We get some black marks and vestments of the sun. Level 27. Cool.
We got him. We got him!
Looks like he's still breathing.
Finally. After all this time, it's over. But no. Not here in the mist and the mud where no one knows you're gone. A proper trial and execution. Back in Bilgewater.
Sarah.
If I put this tyrant to the sword in front of the whole city, the Syndicate will never challenge me again.
A just punishment.
Now is not the time to plan Gangplank's execution, Sarah. The ruined king has escaped.
Thresh said the king would roam across the world, leaving destruction in his wake.
The city is in danger. We must leave now.
What's this?
You need to act like one. With these relics, you will never die. I know what is best for us.
Ari, what's wrong?
Through this mist, I sensed the Ruined King's memories. I could feel his rage, his hurt, his twisted love. He's ashamed of the truth. Isolde, his wife, at the end, she was afraid of him.
But he won't stop shouting about how much she needs him.
It's a lie he's telling to himself. A secret he keeps imprisoned in a forgotten corner of his heart.
We don't have time to solve some Misty King's emotional problems. Let's get back to the ship and throw Gangplank into the brig.
And with that is the end of this part. At least, well, after all these cutscenes.
Everyone aboard? Anyone got eyes on the king?
He's hard to miss. There's a huge black cloud on the horizon between us and Bilgewater.
If Thresh was right about one thing, it's that time is our biggest enemy now. We must hurry to Bilgewater.
Anyone have any bright ideas?
Maybe. I could channel the wind, bring it to our aid, as I have before.
I could support you, feed you energy, if for a time, removing your body's natural limits. It is not something I have done before, but I believe it possible.
Sounds crazy. Must be why I like it. Let's get the party started.
While you speed us across the sea to our enemy, I shall speak to the foe nearer at hand.
Good luck with that. Gangplank was spouting all kinds of nonsense when I locked him up.
Illaoi. Come to gloat, have ye?
You tried to trade your soul for power, but now look at you. Sarah Fortune will execute you when we return to Bilgewater.
Well, I said I'd do anything to get Bilgewater back. So that's what I did. Anything. It was a bad bet, I admit. Thresh promised me the Black Mist. He said I could stop the harrowings, or turn the mist against my enemies. All I had to do was defeat the Ruined King in a battle of wills. But I lost.
You may have doomed us all with your bad bet.
I should have had you around to keep me straight, I suppose.
You cannot be serious. Whatever we had together, Gangplank, it is over. You know the Buru ways. Mortals must change and grow to satisfy our goddess, but you never change. You and Sarah are both trapped in the same prison. This fight over Bilgewater will kill you both and drag the rest of us down with you.
I've been trying to change. After Fortune attacked me, I abandoned my pride. When they pulled me from the water and brought me to you, I wanted to be judged. I wanted to know if there was something left in me that mattered. When I was staring death in the face, you were the first thing I thought of. Maybe the only thing.
You have been in my thoughts as well. I cannot stop thinking what a fool I was to save a man who would ally himself with Thresh. I have questioned every moment since the Mother Serpent judged you worthy. I thought the path she set me down was broken. Or that I was. Redeem yourself. You were closest to them, to Thresh, to the Ruined King. Help us. You choose silence. Then I will gladly help Fortune execute you.
No. You're right. I can do more to help. This amulet. Thresh told me it has the power to absorb the black mist and trap the Ruined King. But your will's gotta be strong to make it work. Stronger than his.
What drives this ancient king? Why is his will so strong?
Love. He seeks his wife. They perished young, caught in the ruination. But Thresh knew a secret that would shatter the king's will. He never shared it with me, though. I should have asked.
No need. I think we have discovered it. Ari channeled the king's memories. His love for his wife wasn't always a pure and beautiful thing. It seems the king hides the sour, twisted parts of his love from even himself. Like another man I could mention. Does the amulet still work? It doesn't shine as it did when you used it on the Shadow Isles.
When the Ruined King attacked me, it was, corrupted. But don't ask me how to fix it. You've got to figure that out yourself.
In a battle of wills, you must know that I shall give this amulet to Sarah Fortune.
I figured you would. Her will is strong.
I thought you'd do anything to destroy her.
I would, but Bilgewater needs protection. When I was with Thresh, I would have gladly ruled over a heap of bones. But now, by the goddess Alawi, someone's got to save that place. I want to rule over a city with people in it. And that amulet isn't safe to use. It got me. It might get her too. Which would save me a step.
If you manage to survive the punishment you've earned, perhaps you are worthy after all.
You just tell Fortune she won't be executing me. I still have a few tricks left.
Everyone on deck! Looks like we caught up to our king.
So this is what we face.
This power... it's terrifying.
Everyone grab onto something. We've got heavy winds incoming.
I am getting tired of shipwrecks. But at least this one was with friends.
Everyone in one piece?
It'll take more than that to send me back to the deep.
Even Gangplank washed up alive.
No thanks to these chains.
They're not coming off, murderer. Throw him back in the brig, please.
We cannot stand here chatting. The Ruined King is getting away.
Don't worry, Alawi. We'll repair the ship and get after him.
How can we catch up in time? His power is immense. If he reaches Bilgewater, it'll be the end. In the ship, Gangplank gave me this artifact. It can absorb the Ruined King. But now, shipwrecked, failing this close to victory, has the goddess forsaken us?
Alawi, stop. It's no time for self-doubt. My men will patch up the ship and we'll get back to Bilgewater.
There's something strange here.
Yasuo?
The wind here feels strange. It makes me uneasy.
In what way?
I can't say. As if it's whispering something.
Trust your instinct. It will guide you well.
My instincts tell me I don't want to be here. Do you not feel it? Something here calls from behind. The past.
I think it's best if I take a moment to speak to him alone. Yasuo, do you need some rest? You've not had a moment since you used your abilities on the ship.
I'm fine.
I can sense great unease from you. Pain. Something about this place is making it worse.
When we met, you asked me what I was running from. I dodged the question, but the truth is, I've been running for a long time. Years ago, I was falsely accused of killing my master. Yone, my brother, hunted me down. And when he found me, I killed him.
I've heard the humans tell this story, back in Ionia.
All of Ionia knows my story by now, but everyone has their own version. None of them make me look good. In the real story, Yone found some purpose in the spirit realm. His spirit lives on, and the pain I caused him, it lives too.
Yasuo, I know what it's like to live with that regret. Once, I had a human lover, but I lost control. I consumed his memories. I thought I was a monster, uncontrollable. But on this journey with you, I'm learning that isn't true.
The wind's howling, calling me forward. Let's return to the group.
You get yourselves in order?
There's something here, on the island. I think we need to find it.
Ari.
No more running, right?
Well, we've got time to kill. Let's look into this mystery wind.
Alright guys, well, we have to choose a party. Obviously we need Yasuo. We are going to take Ari and we're going to take Ilaoi, I think. Maybe not yet. Oh no, we're taking Brom. And yeah, that would be for the next part though. Because we're going to investigate the island. But yeah, that's going to be for next part. So thank you guys so much for watching this part. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like below the video. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.